Good morning, and thank you for being here today to join my friend and your friend, Mayor Jean Stothert. Mayor Stothert has been an outstanding leader for the city of Omaha. Under her leadership, Omaha has seen great job growth, exceptional economic development, and improved public safety while balancing the city's budget. As you travel around Omaha, the progress that has been made and is continuing to be made is remarkable. For example, you will see the riverfront expansion and the Jean Leahy Mall redevelopment that have already attracted over 1 million visitors. The construction site of the Mutual of Omaha Tower, which will provide more than 4,000 people a place to work and has spurred additional developments through Omaha's core, running all the way to Elkhorn. The expansion project occurring at the University of Nebraska Medical Center, where medical breakthroughs will be made, and the soon-to-be redeveloped Tranquility Park that will be a premier youth multi-sports complex and tournament facility. As you travel around seeing these developments, the most important part is that you can feel safe. Mayor Stothert has made public safety her highest priority by working closely with Omaha Police and Omaha Fire to ensure that they have the necessary incentives, tools, and equipment to recruit and retain the best of the best, including adding $9 million to the police budget for officer salaries. Mayor Stothert has accomplished all of this while managing a balanced budget that prioritizes the responsible handling of taxpayer dollars and improves the taxpayer experience. Omaha is on the move, thanks to Mayor Stothert's leadership. I'm excited and proud that she will continue to build this bright future for all of Omaha. It's my privilege to introduce our friend, the current mayor of Omaha, the next mayor of Omaha, Mayor Jean Stothert.
Well, good morning, everybody, and thank you for being here. And thank you, Governor Heineman, for the kind introduction. Throughout my career, you have been a good friend, you've been a mentor, and we always call him my campaign good luck charm. So I'm glad that he's here today. But Governor, let's do it again, shall we? So today I am announcing that I will be a candidate for mayor in 2025. Okay, that's done. We can all go home now. But you know what? As the governor said, we really have a record of progress, determination, and success. And together, we do have the momentum to build Omaha into the city of the future. Momentum starts with strong, trusted leadership to turn vision into results, to empower citizens, and also to set and exceed goals. Omaha's future depends on a strong foundation that we now have in place. We are focused on public safety, employment and business growth, investment in our urban core and historic neighborhoods, strong financial management, and creating opportunities for everyone. My priorities are based on the goals that have a positive impact on our citizens: improving public safety, managing the city budget and keeping taxes low, creating economic development and job growth, and to improve the taxpayer experience. I am especially proud of the impressive strides that we have made to make Omaha a safer city. Overall crime in Omaha was down last year, 14% lower than in 2022, with one exception, and that's motor vehicle theft. Omaha is not immune to the national trend of Kia and Hyundai theft. And the number of non-fatal shootings dropped 29% from 2023, which is pretty amazing. This is an important barometer that Chief Schmatter watches closely. Our clearance rate, solving crimes and making arrests, is up. Last year, the homicide clearance rate in Omaha was 100%, and that's almost unheard of. The successful strategies that we have created to reduce gun violence, improve police-community relations, and fund youth employment programs are being adopted now by other cities and other communities to have similar impact and sustainable outcomes. Our commitment to your safety, community partnerships, and the investments that we have made in personnel, technology, and in training are paying off. We will continue to be a leader in innovative policing and emergency response with a real-time operations center that will benefit citizens with faster response times to emergency calls and threats to public safety. Planning is underway for a public safety headquarters, a combined police and fire facility to modernize technology and bring our first responders under one roof for vital coordination and communication. We are addressing community mental health needs. Last year, Omaha Police responded to more than 10,000 calls that involved someone in a mental health crisis, more than double the calls that we had in 2021. Our professionally trained co-responders provide compassionate intervention that can save lives. As police agencies across the country compete for recruits, restoring the number of sworn officers through higher salaries and expanded recruiting will remain my top priority. A new police precinct downtown and a new fire station in rapidly growing northwest Omaha will keep up with the increasing demands for emergency services. Through enforcement, crime prevention, and intervention, one city can definitely set an example and make a difference, and we are proud to be that city. Managing the taxpayers' money is a great responsibility, and I take that very, very seriously. I have reduced Omaha property tax levy 4 times, more than 8%, since I have been mayor. Our levy is at its lowest rate since 2010. I do understand, however, that these strong steps are really not enough to lower the total property tax bill for most homeowners because property valuation increases are so significant. Valuations that are set by the Douglas County Assessor make home ownership unaffordable to some of our citizens. I will continue to challenge all other taxing entities to reduce their levies, and I will lower our levy again in 2025 while improving critical services. I expanded funding for road repair and rehab and greatly increased the pace of resurfacing. We are preparing to open the new central library and expand services offered throughout our library system. We negotiated the new modern trash collection contract. I increased salaries for police officers to improve recruiting and retention. And we created a long-term plan to replace fire apparatus to improve safety for our firefighters and our citizens, all while reducing the tax levy. We also maintained one of the highest bond ratings that are possible. So this can be done. As families, businesses, and city government recover from the financial impacts of the pandemic, we have distributed the federal pandemic relief funds we received right into the community where it is needed the most. Our largest commitment, $60 million, is our partnership with Front Porch Investments to create and preserve affordable housing and make it accessible for renters and for buyers. Our successful program has been selected as a case study to be published as a model for cities trying to address the challenges of affordable housing. We provided over $100 million in rent and utility assistance so families can stay in their homes. We are also investing in city park improvements, nonprofits that offer programs for our youth, gang prevention and intervention, job training, health care, and mental health services. We are improving safety and security in our business improvement districts. And we completed a program to help our hotel partners after the devastating effects of COVID on the travel and tourism industry. The comeback is real. Hotel occupancy in Omaha is the highest it has been in 16 years. More visitors are coming to Omaha, spending money and paying taxes in our hotels, stores, and restaurants. Visitor spending increases the city's revenue, and therefore we can lower taxes. When I visited Omaha for the first time 30 years ago, and I think this is important to put it in perspective, there was no string of pearls along Abbott Drive. There was no CHI Health Center, Charles Schwab Field, Bob Carey Pedestrian Bridge, or the Holland Performing Arts Center. That's just been in 30 years. Over the last 11 years, with financial support from our philanthropic donors and trust in city leadership, we now have a great and growing reputation as a destination for sports, competitions, conventions, entertainment, recreation, and leisure. We've added Steelhouse Omaha, the Tenaska Center for Arts Engagement, the Kiewit Luminarium, and our spectacular riverfront parks. The Baby Bob pedestrian bridge will open this fall, and Union Soccer plans to build its new stadium on the riverfront. We are starting work on what may be called the Tower District in central downtown, with much more to be announced. A healthy urban core includes housing, jobs, commerce, education, arts and entertainment, and transportation, like the modern streetcar. It will create a vibrant, accessible community that attracts new businesses and young professionals. The streetcar is a driver for development, as we just saw 2 weeks ago with the announcement that one of Omaha's most successful resident developers will convert Central Park Plaza into more than 700 new apartments. New Style Development says this project would have not happened without the streetcar. This type of high-value development along the streetcar route is exactly what we expected. By the end of this year, more than $1.2 billion in new development will be underway along the streetcar route, and it hasn't even started construction. We are actively pursuing the first streetcar extension to North Omaha. It will connect riders to jobs, education, and services, and create affordable housing and commercial development along the route. And we are also working with Nebraska Medical Center on its plan to add the streetcar route through its campus. Across Omaha, growth and development is at a record high level. Historic North and South 24th Streets are being revitalized, building momentum again and creating new spaces for innovation, entrepreneurship, and urban living. Epley Airfield is expanding, adding gates and improving services, including international flights and customs. The new Central Library is under construction at 72nd and Dodge, and it will open in 2006. Updated plans for the Crossroads shows a redesigned, higher-value development. Expansion of CHI Health Center will make Omaha more competitive for major conventions and events. Tranquility Park Sports Center, surrounded by Tranquility Commons, will attract regional and national tournaments and provide greater access to sports for all young players. We will break ground for Levi Carter Park, multipurpose athletic and community center this fall. Avenue 1 and Heartwood Preserve create business and entertainment options in West Omaha. And we are moving ahead with an inland port authority in Northeast Omaha to coordinate new development, businesses, and jobs. And we expect state approval on the Inland Port Authority this spring. Since I was elected to serve as your mayor, we have issued more than 181,000 building permits for a value of nearly $11 billion. And that's really amazing. And that is momentum. For decades, the streets in Omaha have been neglected and repairs have been underfunded. We challenged that with our Roadmap to Better Streets bond issue in 2020. With voter approval, we created and funded the Street Preservation Fund with a $200 million bond issue. Since then, we have repaired over 600 lane miles of road and spent an additional $150 million on our roads. And we are doing this without raising taxes. This spending is in addition to our major road projects. Our city infrastructure must match our potential, and this program provides long-term solutions rather than patching potholes over and over again. I am excited to lead this important community-driven process to rewrite our city's master plan. The current plan was adopted in 1997. This plan is required by the city charter and by state law, and it outlines long-term vision and goals for development and growth. We do have challenges. Every growing city does. I hired the first homeless service coordinator to ensure access to services so more people are able to make a successful transition from homelessness to safe housing, employment, health care, and other necessities. In our first year, over 90 unsheltered households have moved into shelter, safe housing, or have been connected to services that make their transition successful. I do share the public concern about encampments on private and public property. New city initiatives to provide emergency housing and eliminate litter will address these concerns. No one should be homeless. Stable housing and services are solutions to end homelessness. We are also addressing the increasing number of fatal crashes on our roads. It is not uncommon for the number of traffic deaths in Omaha to exceed the number of homicides. After a detailed study, a lot of public input and data analysis, we completed a Vision Zero action plan. We have 25 recommendations and a list of priority road safety projects to reach the goal of ending fatalities in Omaha by 2045. And this is an ambitious goal, but it's necessary. Excuse me. Substantial public input has also been received as we develop the Omaha Climate Action and Resilience Plan. Cities that prioritize climate action and resiliency are making a commitment to better quality of life for their citizens and improving the outlook for businesses and for industry. I am very proud of the progress that we have made. It will take initiative, experience, and commitment to continue this great momentum and get results to make Omaha a world-class city. Working together as trusted partners, we share one common goal, and that is to make Omaha a city of opportunity for everyone. We have greater achievements ahead. I love working with all of you and for you, and I look forward to continuing my service to Omaha. Thank you all for being here today.